Earlier this year, Modern Warfare Remastered was free for PlayStation Plus subscribers and I was able to download it and play it for the nostalgia. It made me remember the good old days of Call of Duty, and it also reminded me why I stopped playing the series. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why I stopped playing Call of Duty and moved on to other games. So my first reason is very simple, and that is number one, the unethical monetization practices. To describe the monetization practice of today's Call of Duty titles, it feels shameless, anti-consumer, dirty, and predatory. You already paid full price, then you're going to add egregious loot box microtransactions? Yeah, that's a huge no for me. The Call of Duty games, starting from Advanced Warfare, is solely made to nickel and dime players while profiting from people's gambling addictions. To add more to this issue, the Call of Duty franchise is probably the only remaining FPS franchise that sells season passes and useless pre-order maps. It has already proven that these season passes only split the player base of the game, and the exclusive pre-order maps, you can't even access it on day one because it's not in the matchmaking. And they're just going to give the map to everyone for free later on, so there's not really an incentive to pre-order. This practice is so out of date and is clearly not sustainable, especially long term. Going back to their microtransactions, some are just extremely ridiculous, like the red dot reticle for Black Ops 4 that costs $1. That has got to be this stupidest microtransaction that I have seen, and it goes to show that Activision only sees their player base as cash cows. If you give me the same 3D software that the devs use, I can probably do the same shit as well since I have knowledge with 3D modeling, and it would probably take me a minute or less to do the same red dot reticle that they are selling. The pricing model is bad, the services are bad, and it feels morally wrong playing a game that's predatory. What makes it worse is some of the community is actually defending Activision's anti-consumer business model, and I think they're idiots. Yeah, you heard me. If you are defending all the supply drops and microtransaction shit in Call of Duty games, well, congratulations, you are a fucking idiot. If you think it's okay for companies like Activision to exploit people's addictions, well, you are part of the problem in today's gaming industry. I don't care if it's just cosmetics only, that is not a legitimate excuse anymore, especially if it's a paid game. But some jackasses would actually argue that they put on these microtransactions to support the game's future. Well, guess what? That is not entirely true. Every microtransaction and supply drop you buy doesn't even go to support the game. It goes to the pockets of executives. Don't believe me? Here's a news article that the revenue they get from supply drops only goes to their executives. Link is in the description. So please, for the love of God, stop buying these things, because if you do, well, you're just part of the problem why AAA games are garbage nowadays. Have some self-respect. Don't be a tasteless consumer. Play games where they treat their players with love and respect, you know? Anyway, okay, that's all the time we have for today. Sorry this video became sort of a rant. The video is taking too long, so I'll probably make a separate video talking about the rest of the reasons why I stopped playing Call of Duty. Link is going to be in the description, and I hope you watch it. I'll see you when I see you. Take care.